So tonight, we're spending the night in jail. No crimes committed, no bad decisions, just a long January, a need to get out of the house. So tonight, me and Donovan are headed down to Ephraim, Utah. It's just this quiet little town in the Sanpete Valley that was created in the 1850s and has mainly been inhabited by pioneers and farmers for most of time. Per usual, we're gonna keep this pretty simple. It's just gonna be one night, one hike, and one meal. It's gonna be nice to have a slower pace, fresh air, and a little bit of a perspective reset. Let's go. January has been a lot. The kind of month where the days feel long, the motivation is questionable, and suddenly even your house starts to feel suspicious. So we did what we always do when we need a reset. We packed a bag, grabbed some snacks, and got in the car. We aren't looking for anything intense. No big adventure, just one night away, one good hike, and one solid meal. Something simple and something different. Donovan and I both have a weakness for places with history. Old buildings, small towns, stories hiding in plain sight. So we're heading south to Ephraim, Utah. It's a tiny town in Sanpete Valley that started as a frontier fort in the 1850s and was later shaped by early Scandinavian settlers, which basically means it's been pretty quietly minding its own business for over 100 years. And tonight, we're staying in a former jail, on purpose. What used to hold people is now a cozy Airbnb, which feels like a very on-brand way to spend a long January. Okay, so we've arrived, and this place is already throwing us off in the best way. From the outside, it looks unassuming, and then you walk in and realize it's massive. Super tall ceilings, big open rooms, and that classic old building echo that immediately tells you this place has stories. Down here is the main living space, and somehow it manages to feel both historic and actually comfortable. This house has bunk beds everywhere, which makes sense once you realize this house can sleep up to 7 people. It's basically built for a group trip, which feels very different from its original purpose. There is a full kitchen, which still blows my mind. Cooking dinner in a building that used to be a jail feels like something that shouldn't be allowed, but here we are. Upstairs is quieter and cozier. A bedroom tucked away from the main space, soft light, and honestly the perfect spot to crash. Now we're gonna head downstairs. The stairs creak a little, the ceiling gets lower, and suddenly the vibe shifts. At the bottom are the original jail cells, still intact. Bars, heavy doors, solid walls, a reminder of what this building used to be and how much it's changed. It's equal parts fascinating and slightly surreal. Not every day you get to stay somewhere that used to lock people up. And now, it lets you check in with a key code. And just when you think you've wrapped your head around the fact that you're staying in a former jail, you start noticing details. The decor is such a fun mix of old and quirky, vintage touches, unexpected artwork, little nods to the building's past paired with cozy modern comfort. It doesn't take itself too seriously, which honestly makes it even better. Every corner feels intentional, like somebody really leaned into the history, but also wanted it to feel welcoming. It's not a museum, it's a place you can actually hang out, cook dinner, sleep, and laugh about where you are. And here's the wild part. At the time of filming this, the entire place is actually for sale. It is kind of amazing how buildings evolve. What started as a place meant to hold people in is now a space for rest, creativity, and weekend escapes. Proof that even the most unexpected places can get a second life. And speaking of creativity, let's see. That's what I was just doing.
Nailed it.
Just remember, I haven't played the piano in like 100 years.
You're doing great.
Well, I have to pay for the next page. What's the plan today? Shockingly, jail was cozy. After a surprisingly great night's sleep in jail, we packed up, checked out, and headed into town for breakfast. Because if there's one rule we live by, it's never hike on an empty stomach. We made our way over to Routes 89 for a hearty, no-nonsense breakfast to fuel the morning. Coffee, real food, and enough energy to get us up the canyon and back. Priorities. While there aren't a ton of options for hearty breakfast in Ephraim, Routes 89 was a great stop. The menu had a great variety and was affordable for the portion sizes. It's like they understood that you have a hike planned and they took that responsibility seriously. There's nothing like having a protein-filled hearty breakfast with a side of butter. We originally planned to hike the Manti Palisade Ridge Trail this morning, but the mountains had other ideas. Visibility was low, clouds were hanging on tight, and sometimes the smartest adventure move is knowing when to pivot. So instead, we headed into Maple Canyon and set our sights on the Maple Canyon Arch. Same general area, totally different vibe, and honestly, a perfect backup plan. The road in was a little spicy, so thank goodness for four-wheel drive. Highly recommended if you're coming out here in the winter. Maple Canyon is known for its dramatic limestone walls and arches, and even on a cloudy day, it feels big and wild in the best way. We layered up, locked the car, and started hiking. No pressure, no expectations, just fresh air, quiet trails, and letting the day unfold as it wanted to. Quick safety note if you're hiking in winter. Always check the weather and road conditions before you go. Bring extra layers, traction for your boots, and more food and water than you think you'll need. Cell service can be spotty out here, so download maps ahead of time and let someone know your plan. Winter hikes can be incredible, but a little preparation goes a long way. If you're heading up Maple Canyon to hike to the arch, here's what you need to know. Parking is right at the trailhead with space for several cars, but it will fill up on the weekends. Maybe not in the snow though. There is a small fee to park here, so make sure that you have cash or a pass handy. You can use your National Parks Pass, so don't forget that at home. The trailhead also has a basic restroom. Nothing fancy, but definitely better than having to go in the woods. It's a good spot to check all your gear, check the trail signs, make sure your water and snacks are ready. Small details like this make the hike smoother, especially in winter when every step counts.
It's supposed to be sunny.
It said it was going to be sunny today. It's not.
I mean,
I have worn my cleats, Donovan,
racing slicks.
0-wheel drive. We're killing it out here. Let's go see the arch.
Okay.
This natural limestone formation is one of the highlights of the canyon, carved over thousands of years by wind, water, and a little patience from Mother Nature. It's not just a pretty face either. The arch frames the surrounding cliffs in a way that makes the canyon feel even bigger, almost like a secret window into this rugged winter landscape. Let's check it out. Natural sculptures like this are the kind of thing that remind you why winter hikes are worth it. Quiet, dramatic, and completely your own for a few magical minutes. After the hike, it was time to reward ourselves, and what better way than donuts? We swung back into town for some East Texas-style treats, sweet, fried, and exactly what the afternoon called for. Because let's be honest, any road trip that ends without donuts is just a rehearsal.
East Texas Donuts in Ephraim, Utah. Maple bar.
Time to reload after hiking.
Get that sugar in.
And just like that, our little winter getaway comes to an end. One night in a historic jail turned Airbnb, a hike through snowy trails to the Maple Canyon Arch, and a few meals that reminded us why good food is always part of the adventure. Ephraim may be small, but it is full of character, history, and all of those quiet little moments that help make a peaceful escape a peaceful escape. Sometimes the best trips are not about going and ticking off boxes of all the things that you want to do. It's about slowing down, noticing the little things, and laughing at the unexpected, like East Texas donuts in Ephraim, Utah, or staying in a former jail. Overall, we had a fantastic weekend in Ephraim, and we will definitely be back. Also, shout out to Roy's Pizza, which we had on Friday night. We didn't show it in the video, but it was a fantastic place to eat and highly recommend. So if you like this video, or if you have other recommendations for us to stay, drop it in the comment. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and until next time, keep exploring. And we'll see you on the trail.